Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Tudor Black Bay Bronze. You can see and you can purchase this manufacture movement 43mm bronze sports watch on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with accessories included in the sale, high-resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this Tudor Black Bay Bronze. Now, the watch you see on my wrist has been called the definitive Black Bay, and that's kind of extraordinary considering a watch with a 3 model year head start suddenly came into its own at Basel World 2016 with this model. It combines the manufacturer Tudor automatic caliber 5601 internally with an extraordinary enlarged 43mm case in bronze. Now it's an aluminum copper bronze alloy. We'll get to what that means in a moment. Just know that at 43mm across the round of the case, not including the crown, the watch is 2mm larger than the standard Black Bay. Now you can see my wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference, and I haven't quite reached the limit of what this watch can comfortably accommodate. I would say 15 centimeters is the lower limit for wearing this watch with proportion and security. It is quite comfortable on a 16 centimeter wrist, however. Now it is thick. The watch measures from the top of the sapphire to the bottom of the case back 15mm, and you can see there is a little bit of a cantilever and outcropping to that bezel, but it's mostly flush with the case flank, so you should be able to fit it underneath tight sport jacket sleeves, blazer sleeves, loose sweaters without much encumbrance. From lug to lug, it's 52.5mm. You do feel the size increase over the conventional Black Bay. Fortunately, it's not a heavy timepiece. Now, it uses a bronze that is known as bronze aluminum, which is to say copper is still the primary, but aluminum is the secondary rather than something like nickel, zinc, or manganese. Now, what that means in this case is that it has a golden hue to it, but whether it's the alloy itself or whether there's some sort of clear anodizing over the case, these have shown no inclination to patina or age. If you can think of the greened and in many cases highly individual PAM 382s that came out in 2011 and have sort of aged their way into a charming veterancy these days, this watch has none of that quality that the old Panerai Bronzos had. This one stays factory fresh unless you do something dramatic to it. So you can buy these even a year or more following release and original purchase without any fear that the watch is going to have some quirky or idiosyncratic finish patterns along it. And you'll note the watch is effectively in immaculate condition. Now, the watch is also quite light. As I mentioned, with aluminum as the secondary ingredient, this one doesn't weigh down the wrist. The strap is an aged calfskin that's handsome, remarkably chunky, nicely made with beautiful sheer cut flanks, and it fits the wrist comfortably with a supple underside that I found quite agreeable. Now, it's also matched with an oversized Tudor bronze pin buckle that is everything the case is. Low in profile, versatile, easy to adjust. The watch also comes with an accessory textile strap for easy use in water, and like vintage Rolex, or I should say Rolex up to about the mid-2000s, it does have perforated lugs for easy removal of the strap for those of you who like to swap straps. Now, the watch features a wonderful bezel with an anodized insert, it's not ceramic, that absolutely wins on every tactile count. It feels fantastic. It has just enough resistance. The detents are crisp and clear, and it has no sense of being hung up or grinding. A bad bezel can ruin an otherwise outstanding dive watch. I'm happy to say here it actually completes the package. Now, the dial is warm with gilt-style chapter ring printing, historically evocative. It pairs a little bit of the imagery of a late 1950s Tudor Submariner with the snowflake-style hands that are evocative of a late 60s Tudor Submariner. It also notes that 200-meter water resistance is assured thanks to the screw-down crown, and this one is a certified chronometer, and that's where the manufacturer movement comes in. MT5601, it's based on the in-house caliber that debuted in the Pelagos back in 2015. 70-hour power reserve, automatic modern 4 Hz beat rate. It does feature hacking seconds, so when you unscrew the crown and you pull it out to extremity, it stops the balance. Now you can synchronize the COSC chronometer to a known accurate reference time or dive timer. Now, of course, the 70-hour power reserve, 25 joules, smooth bidirectional winding. These are all hallmarks of outstanding engineering, and of course this watch does have the might of the Rolex empire behind it, so you can have faith in the engineering prowess. It also features something uncommon on Rolex, a silicone hairspring that's not so much anti-magnetic as amagnetic, makes the watch a little bit more resistant, even, I should say quite a bit more resistant to magnetic fields even than Rolex's Parachrome Bleu metallic hairspring. Of course, it is free-sprung with a full balance bridge to abundantly attenuate shocks and avoid shock-induced timing deviation. The dial also has a rich, almost tobacco base, beautifully complemented with the rose gold plated hands and indices. The watch is easy to view at night, easy to view in the day, and beautiful to look at any time. You can see and you can purchase this Tudor Black Bay Bronze on our website.